doing a lot of sexual stuff and all that. How is the sex life going on for you guys? Like, if you can comment on that.
Next. Thank you, next.
Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Thank you, next.
So it's something that's you don't really talk about, but it's just
We
just
talk
always
about-
there.
Talk about
We
it.
talk about it.
Yeah.
We talk about it, but not in a podcast.
But,
We paid
okay.
extra for that.
But this is like okay, so it's a common knowledge that it's just everywhere. Like it's readily available. This is what I'm saying.
I'd say.
Do you need to use? Okay, I'm aware that there's an app.
Of course
like
you're
a
aware.
Grindr.
You're on it.
So do you still need to use it, or you don't have?
I don't
It's
use
no
it.
longer necessary.
I don't.
Alright,
Yeah,
so-
you know, it depends. So like, I didn't want to answer because like, love life is non-existent. Really, it's
So
non-existent.
love life, no.
None. But
I don't know
sex,
if I don't know
maybe.
if we were just on the freer end of the spectrum. Maybe that's.
So you're not looking
why.
for it, like love in a sense. You're not looking.
Not looking for a relationship. Not really looking for sex. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been single then, if I may?
Like forever.
Really? Also,
Honestly, forever.
Since you've been in Bangkok, you've never been in a
I mean,
relationship.
I hook up and meet people, but like people leave, they're foreigners, and people come and go.
So you've had something like for a week, you're gonna date this
Yes.
guy, or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and
something
then
like that.
they're
And
gonna.
then
So
they
your
go.
mind becomes much more open though. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, it's like whatever happens happens.
Yeah.
There's no like I wake up in the morning and I have to have this. You know.
Yeah.
It becomes much more open in that sense.
But also
Yeah.
for special occasions,
Yeah.
there are
Yeah.
people who are like, we
Yeah.
want it now,
Every
now,
day
now.
they wake up and
Yeah.
it's the goal.
Which I mean, fair enough. Why not?
Yeah, we're just not on that
Yeah.
spectrum
I
yet.
just don't have the energy for it.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy to be checking grind all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on the same age?
She's younger.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm
so-
younger.
so-
She's way younger.
But there was a time that you were like always on the go.
Oh,
In
yeah.
a sense.
Yeah, yeah.
But now you're like getting older, and then you feel like you don't need to.
No, she's just she's
No,
been
just calming
overused.
down.
Just kidding.
No, yeah, just calming down and trying to find, I don't know, some other shit to do.
Yeah,
Than that.
other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
It's
like
exhausting.
it becomes sort of a priority at one point, but then you realize you've got better things to do as well.
Yeah, especially if you get it like almost
Oh
every
no,
time.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
You could, if you could.
Yeah.
I
Because it's Bangkok.
Yeah.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like every city could be, but it's just that Bangkok probably is much more out there.
It's the hub, like you said.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
people are coming in.
Yeah.
Comes and
coming
goes.
in.
That did not come from me. Did not come from me.
all right, gotcha. Okay, this is another thing that I've always wanted to ask. But like, okay, so is marriage still in your cards?
Whatever, if it happens, it happens. It's not something
Because
that
like,
really-
okay, you we mentioned about the like fighting for the marriage, thing,
Yeah.
the gay marriage, but like for you, is it still on the cards? Do you still look
I mean,
to get married?
I mean,
No?
for me, if it happens, it happens. It's not something that some people their goal in their lives are to get married. Is to get
Yeah,
married,
yeah.
right? But for me, like it's not something that I don't narrow my perspective to that particular path. Like sometimes you just meet people and it clicks, and
Yeah.
sometimes you meet people and you feel like you have to get married. You never know, because I feel like if I look at it in a way that okay, I have to get married by this age, I feel like I'm putting a blind
Yeah,
spot.
yeah, blind
Yeah.
You might actually meet other people that are actually great, but not necessarily are gonna be
So it's
married.
not
Yeah.
it's not a goal, but if it happens,
It happens.
Yeah,
so-
I don't think that
because there
should
are
narrow
people who are like, okay, like I'm just gonna fuck around and then
Well, that's
not get
it's,
married.
I don't think
like-
it's about. I don't think it's about just fucking around. I think it's more like being like you can meet different kinds of people. Like there are people you're gonna meet that are really great and they don't want to get married, and you kind of miss out on the opportunity of meeting them, not just being your boyfriend or girlfriend, but just being your friend in general. But then if you narrow your perspective to the fact that I'm only gonna meet boys who who probably want to get married, then you kind of miss out on the people who are good
Yeah.
but don't necessarily want to marry, and they could actually be your great friend. You know, that's how I see it. And it's not about like I just want to fuck around. That's not it. I think people kind of think that if you don't want to get married, you just want to fuck around. I think that's such a misconception, right? You're just open to the possibilities of life. I feel like that's how I see
All
it.
right.
That's how I see it.
Politically correct.
You know.
How about yourself?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, I would like to get married. Yes, but yeah, I'm not really looking for it in a
Okay,
sense.
yeah.
So it's not. If it happens, if I find someone who I like, and then feels like it's someone who I can be proud of to get married with, then sure, I'll go ahead with it. But it's not something like, oh, I have to go to Bangkok and then for someone to get married to.
Yeah, that's what
true.
we're trying to say.
Yeah, this is why I'm just asking. So like I'm trying to gauge if there's like a difference in terms of mindset when it comes to that from different countries, like especially
What about
in
back home?
In the Philippines, I think it's a natural. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like in the Philippines, it's still natural for everybody to, like,
I think in the Philippines, every like if so you're in social media, you have Facebook, and so a lot of posts you can
Yeah.
see like, okay, I need to get a boyfriend and all that. So so
It's very-
maybe they're saying it as a joke.
I see.
Maybe
But-
they're
yeah.
using memes, but you see a lot of those stuff.
But
But maybe
I-
not. I'm not sure how it is here in Bangkok.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So-
I mean,
Yeah.
I think in the Philippines, it's still very family oriented. The country,
yeah.
so a lot of people still kind of have a certain expectation, like why are you not yet married
Yeah,
at
maybe there are
this
certain
age? Or
pressures.
like
Yeah.
everybody kind of like you gotta progress in life so you could be able to
But
provide.
that's normal from like any country, especially
Yeah.
with like the older generation. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like it. I feel like it. I don't know about Thailand. I can't speak
Yeah.
about Thailand. But in the Philippines it's like that. I think in Africa it might be
The same.
Yeah.
The
Right.
Same, yeah.
Right. I think most of the people I know now are getting married except for maybe
yeah.
a few of us. You know. So it's just that's why I'm going back home for a lot of weddings because of that.
Yeah.
So it's the
Really
time
getting
for settling, I suppose. Because a lot of people, when they're already in their 30s, it's kind of like a common thing for everybody to just kind of think about marriage.
Yeah.
And like, why don't you have this property yet at this time? I mean, it's everywhere, I feel like.
Exactly, yeah.
It's just a natural standard. But we're just kind of different.
Yeah.
That's good to
Yeah.
hear.
Not about
Good to
that.
know.
We're a
Not yet.
different part of the spectrum.
Do you still see your family in?
Yeah, every now and then.
You go back to Africa?
They visit, yes.
They visit
yes.
here. Yeah.
I don't really like to fly. It's really long and I can't sleep, so I
Oh,
hate
okay.
it. But they come. My mom has come twice. My dad's come once, and my brother's visited as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I really don't need to go back.
Yeah. So how many siblings do you have?
Just one.
Oh,
Yeah, just the
brother.
two of us,
Older?
yeah. One brother, older. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
More like a sister.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
As well.
also.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're the Olsen twins.
Yeah, but like complete opposites. Like I studied fashion. He studied medicine.
Yeah.
I'm like
He's a doctor without border.
Yes. I'm the club
Wait,
kid.
wait. Doctor Without Border. What does
Yeah,
that
he
mean?
works. He does Doctors Without Borders. So he works in Pakistan. Now he's in
Oh,
Sudan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really cool.
So you're more on the creative side.
Yeah.
I try to be, yes, but and also the club side.
Yeah.
Going outside, definitely. Like
The
I-
nightlife.
Of course, when he was studying for exams until like 4 a.m., I was calling him to like come pick me up.
Ah, really?
Yeah, only like once or twice, but
In Africa.
yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, when we both lived there.